Yeah, I'm sure you are, listener. Anyway, so UFC's done it again, and I love the way Dana does this, and I hate him at the same time. And let me explain why. So we got a huge event, a huge boxing match on tonight. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford. We've been waiting a while for this. It's been set up through decades, really, I mean, if you really think about it, from both careers. And so what Danny does is he doesn't try to go head-to-head with some great main event. It's not Aspinall Jones or anything like that. He takes a really good non-pay-per-view card with some really good young contenders, just like we had last weekend. Diego Lopez versus John Silva is about the best fight I could imagine for a contenders match right now. I mean, I guess Imama versus Barat Bahal was just as good, right? And I think what we're going to get treated to tonight is going to be awesome. I would have liked to seen Rob Font versus Chiwiwi, but Chiwiwi got hurt, and that's kind of what happens. But, that was Dana's plan, to put those fights together. What do I think is going to happen? Guys, so Diego Lopez got exposed, for lack of a better word, against Alexander Volkanovski. Not that there's anything shameful about losing to Alexander Volkanovski. The guy is an absolute total animal, right? But the fight game, and this is the sad part about it, we put people on the shelf too early. It comes from the business model of boxing, I know that. But a guy can lose 4 or 5 fights, and guess what? He can come back, and he can be a real threat in a division. I think they let Tony Ferguson go too far gone like that. And losing a fight like Diego lost, guess what? If fighters are really good, one might win 5 fights, the other might win 5 fights. Now, we don't see it that way, and the business model doesn't accept that, even the UFC. But the reality is there. John Silva, wow, I've seen him a couple times. He is an absolutely devastating animal. But we have seen a week of the fighting nerds getting exposed, right? Like, we saw Huffy lose, we saw Bahal lose. We saw Pradas lose not that long ago to Ian Gary. So has that team finally been exposed for the human beings they actually are? Look, guys, I'm going to pick John Silva over Diego Lopez. I know that's a dangerous one, and I don't have any reason to do it other than a gut feel, but sometimes it's all we have is a gut feel. I love the Rob Font, David Martinez fight. It's a good replacement for Chiwiwi, but it's definitely not Chiwiwi still. Look, guys, if you want a real fight card of guys who aren't necessarily at the top but are great contenders, this is it. Dana does it every time, and he pulls me away from Crawford versus Canelo. I'm gonna watch both. Dana, joke's on you. Everybody, like and subscribe for more of the fight.